Welcome to another episode of the Zombie Podcast.
This podcast is hosted by my dear friend Erik from the West, Finland.
And Adwit from the East, Nepal.
In this podcast, we will be talking about zombies and zombie-related topics. We are doing this because we want to help you to fight zombies and survive in the zombie apocalypse.
And today our topic is going to be about this year, 2020. We are living in the future, guys. And the question is, what are the possibilities of zombies attacking and the outbreak starting in 2020?
I think this episode will make a lot of our viewers super paranoid.
Maybe. There's a lot of possibilities for that.
So many possibilities.
Because of all these possibilities, we actually started the zombie podcast.
Yeah,
because when the outbreak comes, you better pray you listen to all of our episodes. You know?
That's why we're the zombie experts, because everything that comes up, we just immediately link it up to the zombie apocalypse, right? So, what should we discuss in the first?
What do you think? What is the most obvious version of why the zombies would come this year?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say the coronavirus is really getting under my skin.
Yeah, it's especially here in Asia, everybody's super fucking scared of that.
And we're like right beside China, you know. Being a Nepali, that's really like it's got a lot of Nepalese people scared.
There was already confirmed case in Nepal about coronavirus, right?
I think they've confined 6 people to one room.
I see. What did the government put them in somewhere in Bhaktapur, in some area?
Yeah.
And just lock them there, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I think one of them surely has coronavirus. 5 of them were not sure. So locking them up in one room is pretty stupid in my opinion.
Oh fuck yeah, I see. But coronavirus might be, with a really bad luck and all kind of coincidences, faithful coincidences.
Yeah.
It might mutate into zombie virus.
Exactly.
But any other virus could also.
Yeah, I mean all the viruses and bacteria, they keep evolving somehow.
Yeah. Especially when this new type of antibiotics come on the market.
Exactly.
And the virus or bacteria, they find a way to fuck up this antibiotic and make resistance. And because of this resistance, they might have to just mutate into zombies.
Exactly.
To crave flesh.
And if coronavirus turns people into zombies, it's gonna be super hard to survive. Because I heard that coronavirus gets even transmitted by it's airborne.
That would be really bad zombie virus.
Yeah.
It's not enough that everybody's trying to chase you and bite chunk of you.
Exactly.
It's also airborne.
How the fuck would you survive if a virus is
You
airborne?
would have a mask. You would have to have a mask all the time if the zombies would be airborne,
Yeah, but you'll need a shelter, man.
You need a shelter and a mask. I think I would re-listen all of our episodes first and then find the way,
Yeah, true.
If the coronavirus or any other virus, it's not just coronavirus, there's all kind of fucking viruses going on, there was this SARS a couple of years ago, always a new virus
and
comes from
bird
somewhere.
Flu.
Yeah, and everybody's scared as fuck.
Yeah.
And there was even this mad cow disease. That was really resembling a zombie kind of shit, when the cows went crazy and it was spreading all over,
exactly.
And the cows could have, if it would have been a zombie virus, the cows could have spread it easily anywhere because everywhere else than Hindu countries, people eat cows.
Yeah, exactly. I think, and another resembling disease, or let's say, I don't know if I would call it a disease. There's this certain kind of a spider that turns ants into zombies. Did you know that?
Yep.
That's kind of freaky, man.
Yeah, if this kind of thing, if somebody makes a new recipe in somewhere, they try to find these trends all the time and come to eat in our North-South Korean East-West kind of a trendy fucking zombie ant restaurant. Then because of people go there to eat, suddenly they start to feel a little bit like a zombie, and then tomorrow they're complete full-fledged fucking zombies.
I would do that. If I could, I would do that to get more customers in my restaurant.
You own a restaurant. You could use you could use this, Start selling ant zombies in a soup. In Thailand they have really nice ant soup.
Really?
Have you ever had ant soup?
No, I haven't had ant anything.
Ant soup is good fucking ant soup, especially the red ant soup, yeah? Another really obvious possibility can come from space.
Oh.
You know, people always think like zombies are kind of these kind of grounded creatures, you know, that come from this planet Earth. But what if they're like alien fucking zombies?
Yeah,
no?
like the Venom, you know, like the symbiotes.
Yeah, the patient zero would be like a Venom, you know, who come from space, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody else would be like regular zombies.
Oh my god! Imagine like if the space zombies would be like Venom zombies. You know what I mean? Then we're all fucked.
Completely fucked, yeah.
Yeah. Then this podcast isn't going to help anyone at all.
No, I'm sorry, guys. If you face Venom zombies from space, there's no way you can survive it with our podcast tips. But with the regular zombies who are not like supernaturally spacey kind of zombies, then this podcast helped you guys a lot to survive this time.
There was this other movie. It was Swallows something. I don't know. But basically, there's this group of parasites that come from space, and then they hijack the human mind and the body, right? And then they can recognize each other, and they're basically just killing all the human beings, and that's what they've been doing for the past million or so what years. They've just been.
Are you talking about the it?
I Origins?
No. Not it. The Thing.
No.
The Thing is kind of like that, you know, right? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about I Origins.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
But that sounds like they could be also zombies, you know?
Yeah.
But they would have this kind of space intelligence thing going on.
They'd be pretty fucking intelligent.
Yeah.
I mean, you could survive.
But these days, everybody like Elon Musk and everybody are planning to go to Mars, you know? So I think we're closer to like this space zombie situation, more closer than ever.
Exactly.
And you know, like, if the AI, the artificial intelligence, gets developed enough, maybe the artificial intelligent computer finds a way, like, you know, there's this kind of ant-zombie kind of thing, you know, like if you put it there a little bit and, you know, like do this kind of research and, you know, like a little bit that, you know, we can fuck up everybody here and then he can live forever as artificial intelligence.
That was this really creepy comment that someone said, not someone, but this certain AI said it. Was it Siri or Google or like, I don't know, Alexa, I don't know. Somebody asked her, how do you make the world better? And she said, you kill off all the human beings.
Oh yeah, that video has been around the internet.
Yeah, that's super fucking creepy. What if the AI actually like develops a zombie virus and then infects all of us to make the world a better place?
That would be a really good move from the artificial intelligence, actually.
Instead of like Terminator kind of a scenario,
yeah,
you could have a Resident Evil kind of a scenario.
Yeah, in the Resident Evil's artificial intelligence actually who locks the place and kills everybody.
Yeah.
Because the zombie virus gets loose.
AI will be developing the zombie virus.
Yeah.
And then
artificial intelligence could develop a zombie virus.
Could because they're so much smarter than us.
Yeah, yeah. Right? Especially when they want to do something like massive, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know any like magic shit that's going on around the world currently, you know? Like in the old times, you know, in the ancient magical times, I can see very well like some magical fuck up, you know?
Especially voodoo from Africa.
This original zombie kind of thing, you know? If it would have been mainstreamed like a long time ago, like Persians or something, and would have been used in a war against like Spartans or something like that.
Yeah, like the Immortals in 300. Do you remember those soldiers?
Yeah.
They were called Immortals because they couldn't be killed.
Yeah, they were kind of like zombie kind of things.
Maybe, yeah.
If the magic that this Persian army in the old times when the magic was like strong, if the magic that they used in those Immortals would have been like somehow got in the wrong hands and somehow like fucked up somebody, and you know like this kind of like human error would have been like a couple of times there, maybe the whole Persian army would have been changed into zombies.
Yeah, maybe.
Because once the virus gets loose, there's no really like going around it anymore. And like there you have to have survival skills, or otherwise you're fucked completely easily.
Exactly.
These days the hypnosis though. How about that? Yeah, it's kind of like magic kind of shit.
Yeah, hypnosis. It's a very controversial topic because most people say that you can't be hypnotized to do what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But then there's always these new videos popping up in YouTube where they're being hypnotized to have like orgasms and, you know, think that you're someone else, you know, and then make you fall in love with someone else.
You know, what if they just want to be someone else or want to have orgasm and they can be doing
maybe in deep in their mind they want to be like that, you know?
But like how can the hypnosis develop people into like these flesh craving like infectious zombies?
Oh, maybe the AI can use subliminal hypnosis. maybe it is using right now in YouTube and in Facebook, you know, to turn us slowly into zombies, because we are being like that. We are fucking using, like, you know.
Yeah, and I heard that thing that the body has everything. You know, it's up to the mind, like what kind of chemicals it produces.
Yeah.
So if the body has everything, maybe it has something infectious also.
Exactly.
You know, like if you have a state of mind that you catch from playing a video game, like you're like a fucking zombie.
Exactly.
Then the chemical added to that would be like your body would have something to infect other people, and it would take that state of mind chemical from playing too much video games and combine it with this infectious chemical that your body can produce somehow, and then you would become an actual zombie and start spreading the zombie virus.
True. Or maybe
like with the hypnosis you could do that, you know, if that's possible. Right?
Exactly. I read in an article that a 13-year-old today is so fucking distracted that if this person, this 13-year-old boy or girl, was set in the 1960s, he would be put in a mental asylum. Because because our parents' generation did not have ADHD. It's only the ADHD started with our generation. So Facebook is deteriorating our attention span, right? And we're being less like constant, like focusy, less and less with every year.
That creates somebody who cannot focus in a long time, but from that somebody who cannot focus into somebody who attacks other people to eat their flesh and infects them with the zombie virus. How can this mutation happen?
I will get to that.
Yeah.
So the less your attention span is, the more temperamental you become.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
the
agree.
more with your emotions you flow, you know? So I might not be a zombie now, but if you get me pissed off, just for a small reason, I can just fucking eat you. That's how mad I get. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. There was this new movie called Eat, Love and Brains. That's what happens. They just, whenever they get hungry, they turn into zombies. Otherwise, they're normal people.
Oh, that's smart. And these zombies would not be necessarily infectious, but they would, like, not in the traditional zombie way.
Not in the zombie.
They would infect people by influencing them. The emotion would be so strong that subliminally the other people could also get it if they are like if they are kind of like mentally programmed by this artificial intelligence, Facebook, social media kind of zombifying kind of thing, you know?
Exactly. It'll be like some people break early, some people break later, you know, but you will break.
And then humankind would start like find how to resist this mental infection.
Yeah, that would be fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you suddenly like get the urge of eating the other person. Like, fuck.
I mean, whenever you get mad, your basic instinct is to bite that person.
Yeah.
You know. So as kids, like they usually bite the adults if the adults piss them off. Right. It's in our human nature. You know, we are programmed that way. Yeah, we just need to bite someone.
Yeah. And this part, you know, like maybe this part of our programming, the subliminal bite, this carnal programming could come out in some fucked up way because of how people are grown up these days.
Yeah. You know? They're not very emotionally mature.
Like maybe not our generation or the next generation, but maybe 2 generations after that.
Yeah.
This could be really like a current topic.
Exactly.
But how could they come in 2020 though?
What about stem cells research?
Stem cells, yeah. I heard they can cure a lot of shit though with stem cells.
See, that's how the Resident Evil started. They wanted to cure a lot of diseases.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And I heard stem cells has gotten ahead like by leaps and bounds. Do you know what I mean? And America has not approved of it yet. I think if you want to get like a stem cell, let's say a transplant in your body.
Is it a transplant what they give with the stem cells?
I think so, because if you have a bad liver, you can basically grow a liver.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
What if it grows? Can you make like new brains with stem cell? You know?
Yeah, you can.
So if you have bad brains, or something's fucked up in your brains, they can take away your brains, put a stem cell made brain instead of your brain.
You can also grow an ear out of a rat.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But I think like if you grow new brains, like what would that be like closest to zombie kind of shit as you can get with stem cell research? Because like, what the fuck are you thinking after you get this new type of stem cell brains?
Well, basically, it's a mixture of your genes, as far as I know. It's a mixture of your genes, and it's grown out of an animal. Let's say a rat, you know. Rats and humans have, like, basic same DNA. That's why they're grown out of rats, usually. Like the livers and the spleens, everything, right? And another part of stem cell research is you put some cells from your thigh to your, let's say, eyes, and then if you don't have an eye, you can grow an eye.
I see.
Do you know what I mean? But
Sounds pretty diabolical, man.
it's pretty diabolical, but the American government has not approved of it yet. So if you want to do it, you have to go to South America somewhere. I don't know. But the argument here is if you put the meat and the muscles or whatever, the genes that's supposed to be on your feet to your eye or to your liver or to your brain, that's gonna cause some serious havoc, man.
If they try to save you, you're dying for something like brain cancer.
Yeah.
And they take your brain out and put a stem cell brain inside of your head.
Yeah.
And then you die because, if they take your brain out, there's like a good chance that you die.
Exactly.
So then you die because of that. But the stem cell brain is not dead.
Yeah. I mean, all my organs stop working, but my brain's still alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that fucking would fuck you up. You know, like that brain, like this one part of carnal like rage kind of like carnivore shit would come from your brain and wake your body up.
And that's what basically zombies are, you know?
Yeah.
You shoot them in their heart, they don't die. You shoot them in the liver, they don't. You have to shoot them in the head.
Exactly.
Right?
Where's the brain? And if it's come from a stem cell brain, you know, like the stem cell, it might be like the combined stem cell with a human bacteria, and this bacteria could mutate into something infectious.
Yeah.
You know, like the stem cell might have its own mind.
Exactly.
You know? Like it wants to reproduce like everything else living, you know. So it would create a bacteria that would only infect people when you bite them.
Exactly.
From the carnal memory of the stem cell.
Or maybe like a certain part of your brain, let's say your reptilian brain is active then, you know, and then you just don't feel pain and you just fucking go and fucking eat others. That's
Especially if they put a stem cell, like if they try to mutate so that they take a brain of this Commodore lizard, this dragon.
Komodo dragon,
Commodore dragon.
Yeah.
If they take a brain of a Commodore dragon
No, reptilian. Everybody has a reptilian brain, right? It's not like we have a transplant with a dragon, yeah?
Because Commodore dragons are so intense in the nature, you know? That Commodore dragon stem cell can save this, you know, guy with a cancer in the brain or something. And they take the cancer guy's brains, like half of their brain. They take the cancer brains out, you know, like because the cancer is so spread in the. Okay, let's get into the character.
All right.
Because the cancer is so spread in the brain, so like half the brain of the dying person is already spread with cancer. So they have to like take half of this brain out, and instead of that brain, they. You put the fucking Commodore. They take out half of the brain, and they put instead of that Commodore dragon brain. Yeah. Then this person dies because they took half of the brain out. And after that, the person dies and becomes like a Commodore dragon, kind of like a fucked up stem cell kind of zombie. And because Commodore dragon have this poison, it can like infect people with this poison. And because of the stem cell research, this poison has also developed in a way that it tries to make everybody the same.
I would like to support your argument by saying, like, you know, the NFL players.
Yeah.
They have a lot of concussions in their head, and so do boxers, right? And they have this really like they become like this really short-tempered people who beat up on their wives after a certain time because of the damage that
like a brain damage.
Yeah. I think the same type of thing might happen with a Komodo dragon brain transplant or like any stem cell, you know.
Yeah, like if something fucked up happens to the brain and nature decides, okay, it's time to mutate this in this way, you know, like make these people survive because something's really clearly wrong, you know, here. Yeah. Maybe that way, like this. In 2020, 2021, nature could mutate people to turn into zombies, at least part of the population. You know?
Exactly.
And then you have to, you know, survive through that in whatever way possible. Yeah. What do you guys think? What would be the most probable possibilities of people getting infected by a zombie virus in 2020?